interesting interview with Legend of Zelda producer Eiji Aonuma, and hopefully I got that name right, but I probably didn't. But anyway, Game Informer interviewed him the other day, and they were talking about how the 3DS Zelda team, how it was definitely a possibility that the 3DS Zelda team could work on a new game, most likely Zelda, since they're the Zelda team, for the Nintendo Switch. And that's pretty nice to hear because there's two kinds of Zelda games. There's the 3D games and there's the 2D games, and both of them are great. I don't really know which one I prefer. It depends on how I'm feeling. But I definitely do love the 2D Zelda games. It's so to hear it continue like onto the Nintendo Switch is a very cool thing to hear. I would definitely love to see a new 2D Zelda game, especially on the Switch. They could make it interesting. They could make it HD. There's never been an HD 2D Zelda game. That would be pretty cool. They could do a bunch of interesting things with it. I have not played A Link Between Worlds, but people keep telling me I have to play it, so I'm gonna get around to it one day. And if there's going to be two different Zelda teams, like the 2D and the 3D team working together, then that means there's going to be more Zelda for everyone, and that's great, especially if they're going to all be on the Nintendo Switch. Now, one thing I would like to see, I don't see them doing it, but this is like my fan dream. I want to see a new game in the style of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. That game is pretty nice, and one day I need to talk about why I prefer Zelda 2 over Zelda 1, which is kind of an unpopular opinion, but still I like Zelda 2 more than Zelda 1. So what I want to see from the 3DS Zelda team is a new game, Adventure of Link style, 2D combat, all that jazz. You don't have to bring back experience points, but you can definitely bring back the magic system that they had. That would be a lot of fun, and no matter what happens, I'll probably check it out. The last game the 2D Zelda team made was the Triforce Heroes on 3DS. That was in October of 2015, which was about a year and a half ago. So it's about time for them to show off their new project soon, I would assume. So I can definitely see a new 2D Zelda game coming out. If not this year, then sometime next year. And that's pretty much how I feel about everything. Bring back Zelda 2 style Zelda, basically.